Hello. Jeez, you guys. That's the first smudge that took right off like that, like a house on fire. There's smoke in my house out. Oh my God, I better open the window. It'll be rolling out the window here in a minute. There it goes. Oh, you see that on camera? It's like big puffs of go getting sucked outside. Someone will be calling the fire department. Just having a smudge. They might think I'm doing something else, though. But careful. Choose my words carefully. They say the bigger the smudge, the more it's needed. I feel sorry for you guys if that was true. About to find out, though. So, yes, Pisces. This is for Pisces. This is for June 17th through to June 30th, 2018. I apologize for not being here to do the first of the month, the monthly for June. I had some medical issues. Just leave it at that. And I just couldn't do it. I was very frustrated about it, though, I can tell you that. It makes you feel any better. I didn't like it any more than anybody else. I wasn't happy about it. I get angry with myself, like what, you know. Everything's divine timing. It was something I really had no control over, so. So this is a 5-card spread, and we would like to know what's in store for Pisces for the last couple of weeks here of June. One more run through. First card would be the overall energy. The second card is finances and wealth. Third card is hearth and home and intimate love. The fourth card are your challenges, if there are any, and if there are, may they be few and easy. And the last card is your message from Spirit. All right. Going to cut. Consult with pendulum. Charles, don't you know? There's a big bee or something behind me, isn't there? There's no screen on my window. I just took it off an hour or so ago. I can hear him. Oh, please don't go under the table and go after my legs. Bees not so bad. They'll only sting you if they feel they're going to be hurt. Hornets and yellow jackets and stuff are totally different. They're vicious. They'll come at you again and again for no reason. All right, as this deck stands, are the top 5 cards the cards that are meant for this general public reading for Pisces, the sign of Pisces, of the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for the Pisces spread. Just a bit more oomph, so I know it's not me. Wider swing, please. There, okay, it's not a wider, but I felt, yeah, okay, that's good, thank you. These are your cards. All right, so let's pull you down here. First card, the overall energy for you guys. Well, that's a good card. It's the 6 of Swords. Calm. The next card is the 3 of Pentacles. Recognition. That's your finances and wealth. Card number 3, your hearth, your home, and your intimate love. We got the 5 of Pentacles. Represents abandonment. Your challenges for, oh my, oh, hello. That was unexpected with the way things were going. This was unexpected. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Wow. Your last card, your message from Spirit, is the Four of Swords. Recovery. You're probably going to need it. That's what I don't know. It's just, you know, I see the fives and it's just like, oh, come on, man. Not a five. Come on. You know, and the one that comes up is probably the worst one of all. It's abandonment, but there's good and there's a silver lining in every cloud. The fives tend to do that. Okay, so that was your spread. All right. There we go. Okay, Six of Swords. Calm. Finding yourself in calm waters after much upheaval and chaos, conflict, that kind of a thing. There's healing going on. And keeping in mind, this is the overall energy. So this is for the rest of the month. But it's time now. It's time for things to calm down, to find yourself in calmer waters after a whole lot of, like I said, a whole lot of chaos and upheaval. This card actually shows you taking a trip over water for somebody out there and moving on in very positive ways. Very positive ways. This is wonderful. This is going to carry you through to the end of the month. Keep that in mind. There's work on the horizon. There's more work on the horizon. There's new work on the horizon. It depends how it applies to you, or maybe it won't apply at all. You're starting to basically make a mental list of what is important right now and listing things in order of priority of what is important to you. This card also, this is like a big change or a big move, because I'm sensing moving house, moving your life. It's big. Some of you just may be moving to the other side of town, kind of a thing. But you will find that you're leaving behind some things. You're leaving behind some people. It would be by fluke if you ever ran into them again, and this could be just a move across town. But there's some people, I mean, they're just people you wave to every day. Nice day, keep going. If there's a happening on your street corner, you know, and everybody be out of fire trucks or something, you know, across the road, and everybody comes running to the corner to see what's going, you know, you would talk that way, see each other in passing. These people didn't really serve a purpose in your life of any kind, per se. As far as the realm of time, maybe, right? Some of them are meant to leave an impression on us. Everybody we meet leaves an impression. Everybody. I wrote a piece about it once called Shadows. It was all about that. Did anybody that you make eye contact with, that's where it begins. You become a part of, somebody who was a part of your day. It doesn't matter how brief, but they were, whether you know them or not. And they ride on our backs, you might say, as shadows is a part of our lives and who we are. That's going pretty deep, and into deep analysis there on, what does it mean when two strangers make eye contact? Do they smile at each other, whatever, how far, this kind of a thing. But does it make a difference? It's the old theory. What do they call it? There's a name for it. How does it even go? I can only remember part of it. It's the butterfly theory. It's something. You guys are all going to tell me. I know. I should know this. I do know this. It's been a long time since I thought about it. But it's the butterfly effect. And if a butterfly in my yard flaps its wings, does that cause a tsunami in another part of the world? The cause, the effect, all that stuff. Anyways, what was even the point to that? I've lost my train of thought here. But you're moving on in positive ways, and leaving behind people that are really no longer serving any purpose in your life. It's not a big deal, or maybe you'll find out later that it is. But for right now, you're not going to lose any sleep over them. And hopefully they won't lose any sleep over you. I don't even know why that's part of this card, but it is part of this card. It's letting go. I guess it represents letting go. Becoming more efficient overall in your life could be the reason too. Not having all this needless baggage, right? But the advice of the card for you anyways is to be open to change itself. All right? No need for you to fight anything through the month. You're to go with the flow. It's right on top of the wave, whatever direction it's going in, let it carry you through. There's going to be some journeys and moving on. Your keywords: immigration, going someplace you've never been before, basically. That's what, usually it means into a new country, another country, but I'm saying overall, no. You know, there's 10,000 views on this video. You think that everybody's going to be going into a new country soon? Like, it's not going to happen. It only applies to a few. So to generalize that even more to a place you've never been before, a city, a town, a village, state, whatever, something along that line. Some of you are not only just looking for a safe haven for yourself, not just wanting it, you're looking for it. You're going to be finding your safe haven. Some of you are on a search for that. Somebody, you know what, to make it just a little more grounded here, somebody is looking for, oh wow, did I say who this reading was even for? It's for Pisces. Anyway, because it's just a light bulb. I must begin. Do you know what? I'm down to the last. You're the third from the last. I'm getting a little burned out now, a little bit tired. But you may be looking for some kind of a getaway, a cabin, a camp, cottage, a summer home, something like that you can go to year-round. So that's your safe haven. You've got that safe haven. Nobody can touch you there when you need to go. And some of you may be feeling that call. I just need the corner of my own world, especially if you're a city dweller, but by heart you're a country person. That would be very, very depressing. I lived that way for many, many, many years, and it was horrible. Only feel at home surrounded by as much nature as wherever I'm at, and there's a lot of it. But I know what that feels like. So for city dwellers, and sometimes you have to remain in the city for your job, your family. To have that safe haven means the world. Could be just a little one-room cabin, you know, with beds over there, stove over there, kind of thing. Using the outdoors, build yourself an outhouse, you know, the bare necessities. Maybe you're not looking forward to roughing it, but boy, oh boy, would it be beautiful, peaceful and quiet. Just surrounded by nature. What feeds the soul? It feeds all our souls. That's why they're building new green spaces more and more every day. You know, especially here in the Western world, North America, you know, in Canada, in the U.S. Green spaces are big. I think over in Asia, they've been big for a long time. I think they've always been. They've always had beautiful green spaces. But somebody's looking for something like that in their life. And a friend of mine that's Pisces, she is. That's what made me remember what this one was. Because I just finished Aquarius and posted that. Here's the advice: is to be open to change and go with the flow. As I said, I'm repeating myself now, moving on, taking journeys, going into someplace new and different, looking for that safe haven. And the last three words are peace, resolutions, and protection. Wow, that was a long card. It seemed to go on forever for me. Oh my goodness sakes. Oh my goodness sakes. Okay. Three of Pentacles and recognition we're looking at here for you. All right. Threes being cards, the number of things happening, moving, activity. Threes are all about activity, high energy activity, things happening, things moving. And boy, you really, you want that going in the right direction is what I should say when it falls into your financial sector here. You really want that moving in your direction. Your flow's got to be just right, right? And it is for you. Put it that way. This is referring to money in this case. Yes, sometimes it's creativity and a whole bunch of other things when it comes to Pentacles. Like all the suits, there's more than one thing here. But here it is about money. This card is showing that there's activity going on. The activity that's going on is serving a purpose, and that purpose is it's giving you financial stability. It's not for everybody. May not resonate with only a few of you, but it's a good card if it applies to you. Be grateful for that. Property could come into question here for some people as well. Property that you own, or again, you're looking for. You're looking for property. Seeking out the balance in life. Here we go. Did I not just want to spiel about this? It's also a card of order. Getting your ducks in a row is what I'm hearing here. Lining everything up. Making everything proper where it's supposed to be. The way it's supposed to be. And it's all different for everybody. Right? This card's about the activity that it's taken in the work. It's all coming together to build this foundation beneath your life. And you've done that. And you can be thankful and grateful for that. And be proud of that. Right? You can be proud of that. It takes a lot. It shows a lot of work here. And now that there's a solid foundation over under some of you, you're going, now that I've got this done, now that I got this done, what am I going to do next? I'm going to expand. That's what you're going to be doing, is expanding, growing the family, expanding the homestead, you might call it. But it's good. It shows so much stability there in the financial sense, and having your, you know what, together, just having it all together, right? Your third card. Let's move along here. We're looking at the Five of Pentacles and abandonment. Okay. Okay, that's good. Do you know what I just heard? You're not being abandoned. What it is, it's not people. What it is, it's you abandoning a situation. And it's Pentacles as well. Some kind of a project. It might have been your baby, and maybe you shared that with somebody. You're abandoning an idea that you had. I'm hearing you were told over and over again, Pisces, this wasn't a good idea, and you wouldn't let it go. You had to find out for your own. Did the world come to an end? The world hasn't stopped at all. But there was something you just had to find out because there was no telling you. Well, that's one thing about Pisces. When they get their head, they can be headstrong. Boys, and if they get emotional about stuff, you better give them a wide berth. Their words are powerful. They're expressive. They're full of emotion. But you know what? I'd rather be around people like that than someone that's monotone and never shows any inflection in their voice and no, facial reactions to anything. They're more like a robot. I'd rather be around someone that's full of life and emotional. When they get they're very intelligent, but they're emotional too at the right times. So, they know not what to say as well. They're beautiful people, I know a few Pisces. They're all very, very nice, sweet people. But there's going to be some financial changes going on here, some juggling and moving money around. I'm hearing for somebody. You're moving money around. You're doing something to create something else. You're moving, I just don't know why, but I'm seeing you move like from bank account to bank account, different accounts. You're moving money around. There may be a Pisces, one of you or two of you, maybe there's more out there. You're feeling quite alone after a breakup. This just happened. This is after the breakup, and you're feeling alone. Here's the thing that Tarot wants you to know, that not all is lost. It's not. You're just feeling that way. Feelings dissipate. Feelings change. They do. Your feelings are not never written in stone. There go itching. I'm sorry, but it happens when I'm reading. Go away. Go away. Here's the thing. When we get down, we leave ourselves open to, like, there's something shocking happens to us. And it hurts us. It's not a good thing. It's not good at all. We start looking at life very, like in a flash, and in a blink of an eye, literally, we see the world completely different. We've been shattered inside. We feel our lives have been shattered. Everything has within a split second, in the blink of an eye. In breakups, separations, this kind of a thing, you don't see them coming. Sometimes some people don't. They have no idea what's about to happen for their days out. They woke up married with children and a solid life, right? Living in the burbs, raising 3 kids, living in a 5-bedroom house, you know, double-car garage. People that have it all, happens to them a lot. A lot. And it's not about the money. It's never about the money. It's usually about boredom. I've seen it happen. They make movies of the week about that kind of stuff, for heaven's sakes. But somebody feeling alone after that kind of a breakup, because it was sudden, you didn't see it coming, so you're seeing the world very, very, very differently. You're looking at humans very differently. You know, there you were a week ago, either, you know, grabbing your briefcase and going on home to the wife, or the wife's shopping in the grocery store, getting something and making sure there's a chicken for Sunday dinner. And, you know, I'm being a little sarcastic here. I'm just trying to add some humor to an otherwise dark moment in somebody's life, which is not humorous at all. It's not humorous at all. But Spirit and Tarot want for you to know that you start imagining that you're attracting all kinds of dark stuff. You know, you're like a bad luck schlep rock is what you believe. You got this big black cloud that follows you around, and it's raining on you all the time. And everything that does happen to you in the run of a day, it hurts you, it upsets. You feel like but you're not. You also have this immediate fear of being lost, living in poverty, going without, being poor, being hungry, being homeless. That's all just fears of what ifs and thinking the worst. But that's not your reality. You're not going to end up like that. For whoever's going through something like this, you're not going to end up homeless. You're not going to end up going hungry. You're going to be okay, and you need to know that. You're going to be victorious. You're going to be better than okay. You're going to get your feet out back under you again. It's just not real. You have to stop thinking that way and making this. Why are you making the situation so much worse than it needs to be? You have to ask yourself that. Be straight with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Okay, this horrible thing happened. Nothing really happened horrible in other parts of your world and of your life. So you've got to take this. I always try to encourage strength with people. You're stronger than you think you are. You really are. You do what you have to do. You can't just curl up in a ball and lock yourself away. You accept your moments of pain and you soothe that pain, care for yourself and love yourself and acknowledge the pain and deal with it. That's what I say people should do. The people trying to walk around, you know, oh, I'm strong and I'm tough and I'm this and I'm not. Those people usually end up having nervous breakdowns or losing it completely, you know. You're going to be okay. You are going to heal. It's going to happen a lot faster for you than you think it is. Don't lose faith in that. Your key words, all right, are isolation and money problems, risk, rejection, breakup and tears. And that part is true. But what happens in the fallout following this is all up to you, whatever way you're going to go. You're stronger than you think you are. You're only as strong as you allow yourself to be, too. Ace of Swords and victory. Victory here. Victory in many ways. There's a lot of stuff that comes with this card. Making smart moves. Smart choices. Feeling like you're going by the seat of your pants and landing on your feet. Is it luck? What is it? What is it? How come you keep landing on your feet? This is a wonderful, wonderful card. Doesn't matter where it lands. Breakthroughs with this card as well, which means aha moments, enlightening moments. Boys, seeing the forest for the trees, as they say. A lot of clarity with this card, mental and emotional clarity. Some of it hard, fast, hard-nosed, just like the Five of Pentacles, somebody going through something like that, and here it is again, but seeing the clarity of a situation and feeling like part of your life was wasted, but it wasn't wasted. You still live those days, you live the weeks, you live the years, and they're part of you. They are yours. But you don't judge yourself on your past. Everything is looking forward, and you have to move forward. Follow your nose and move forward. But seriously, you do need to do that. Here's the thing. You're going to go through this for some of you. There's only a few. People don't go through this every day. But you're going to go through this. You're going to heal faster than you thought you were. And guess what you're going to get to do? You're going to get to have another romance. There's another love coming your way. Lucky you. You're going to get to go through a lot of similar things again, only you'll go in season this time. More cautious this time. You know, don't get all freaked and weird about it. Just go with the flow, right? But there are new beginnings in romance. And like I said, sharp mental clarity. When making decisions, use your intelligent side, because your intelligence is going to be your best and your smartest guide right now. All right? Use your brain. Follow your instincts. Listen to your intuition, and you won't go wrong. This card, also, as far as the keywords go, we're looking at new beginnings, and we're looking at decisions and action, clarity, ideas, a beautiful word, solutions. There's just a lot on your plate to deal with the last couple of weeks, and you are going to be feeling challenged. There's no two ways about it. Last card, your message from spirits. It's so long reading. Four Swords, recovery. Going into recovery mode here. This whole reading was just telling a story from start to finish, except that you've got more good going on than you'll admit, but it's there. Some of you don't even see it yet, but you will. All right. You've got some, what's that name? The name of that show? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Who remembers that? You know how they get like 3 phone calls and an audience opinion or to vote. You've got some of that going on here. All right. You have things at your disposal. It's going to make your life a lot easier. You're going to see your cup as half full. not half empty, only and refillable after that. Once you get to that point, that card showing up in your reading where it did, right in your challenges, right where you needed the help, was right there. And now you get to catch your breath. You get to recover. It's time for a break. All right? It's time for you to take a break from life, to relax. You got to pull away spend some time by yourself. This is the kind of a thing, if you don't take the break, it's going to be imposed upon you because you're needing it. Boys, do I know what that's like. That's happened to me a lot in the last 6 months. I get breaks and I need them and I won't stop and take them and they're imposed upon me. Universe comes, I get slammed, down you go. You're taking a breather. And it's hard because you're going, there's so much to do. There's not enough hours in the day. I got more stuff to do here. I should hire a Molly maid to come in. That's what I should do. I got a junk room that needs to be cleaned out really bad. Floors that need to be scrubbed. Oh my heavens. But it gets imposed upon you. It's only 24 hours in a day. Human body requires that it needs sleep in order to run. It's like gasoline to a car. It needs sleep in order to run, and a good sleep and a rest. So that could happen to some of you. Just too much going on. Stressful, this could be caused by stressful commitment. It could be work-related or a relationship of some kind. It's just draining everything right out of you. It's been challenging. It's been challenging. It's being recognized. You need to rest and you need to recuperate. You need to enjoy a gentler way of life for a little while. Some plans will go on hold, or if you take the break on your own, you'll need to put some plans on hold to make time. You have to make time. For some of you, there's a few. You have to make the time to rest. And when all the senses get a break, all of you get a break, visually, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you get a break. All of you gets a break. From sound and noise, distractions and industry, and take yourself away somewhere. That is where you need to be. It's where you need to go. It's a need, not a want. The advice of the card, accept that this is how things need to be just now if it gets imposed upon you. Are you smart enough to do it to yourself? Progress will be made when the time is right. Remember the term divine timing. All right? You are going to finish everything on time. You're going to get to everything. But you need to clear yourself is what you need to do. Keywords are inaction, time away, taking relationship break, healing, peace, stillness, and rest. There we go. That was your reading, Pisces, June 17th through to the 30th, 2018. I hope you liked the reading. I hope it gave you some guidance. It was a little long. I yammered on an awful lot. I got to remember, the quicker I can do these readings, the faster the upload, the faster you people all get them. And sometimes I just get caught. I'm the same way in a private reading. That doesn't change. So anyways, speed things up real quick. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to all subscribers for being here. If you're not, please do. And if you're not a Facebook hater, join us on Facebook under groups. Bay of Fundy Fortunes. It's closed. It's private. It's beautiful. Join us there. If you'd like this reading, you'd like to have a private, personal reading, the information for that can be found down below this video window in the Show More section. Please read through, grab my email. I'm going on autopilot here. My email, and send it to me, and I'll get you taken care of just as quickly as I can. What else is there? I think that's it. That's it. So if you're looking for me, you better not be. But if you're looking for me, you usually find me here in Bay of Fundy Fortunes, in my spot in the world. Or you can find me this time of year a lot, walking on down to the cove and walking on the beach along the water's edge that bring in the highest tides in the whole world. The beautiful, the bountiful Bay of Fundy. No matter where you find me, chances are you're going to catch me waiting on the next high tide. Keep the peace since you can share that love and that light out. And smile at a stranger today. It's good karma. Leave it at that. Hope to see you all back for July. Hope I'm back for July, that nothing happens. Nothing. Nothing's going to happen. All right. I wish you the best of the best. Until I see you again in July. You got a lot going on, but you're going to be okay, and you're going to heal. For those that are affected by that. Goodbye for now.